So this is a story of when I was in the 7th standard. My parents used to tell me that I could do anything in the world that I wanted to do, and that I was a girl, but that's okay because I can do anything I set my mind to, right? And as everybody here was laughing when I said that, math is a difficult subject, and they kept trying to tell me that I can do it without tuition. But I realized that, I have to give up somewhere and go for tuition, and there was like a teacher in my building, so I decided to go right there. And so I started going to tuition. I started getting really good at math. I stopped getting scared of it. And then I started realizing that, okay, my parents tell me not to travel alone in the night and that I shouldn't go to places without an adult around me. And I didn't understand that, because if I could do anything that I wanted to do, why couldn't I travel alone? But sometimes you need to listen to your parents, and I was just a little child, so I decided to go with that. So one day I was with my friend, and we decided to take a rickshaw together, alone, without parents. It seemed like a very rebellious thing to do. So we did it, and we started doing it often. After school, we take rickshaws, travel around the city, learn our routes, learn how to handle money. We'd know that if there's an 11 rupee thing on the meter, we need to pay 9 rupees, and we felt like that was an adult thing. And then I'd come home for tuition, study, do my homework, and go for class. And one day, while I was sitting on the little bench there in my teacher's house, he came and sat next to me. And I thought, he's 60 years old, he has 2 daughters, he probably misses them, and I allowed him to do whatever he wanted to do. And then the next day, I went to school again by rickshaw without my mother. I came back home again in a hurry because I really had to finish my homework. And I finished my homework, and I went to his house then. And I went in the night because I felt like, okay, like his wife will be home and everything will be fine, and he probably won't get the chance to, touch me or do anything. But unfortunately, his wife had gone to watch Dostana, the movie, and he was home alone. And I had it for me that night, and he put his hands into my clothes, and I didn't know what to do. And I was just a little child who would come there with my math paper, and I'd got all my sums right. And he was so happy, and that was my gift and my present for having done well in math. After 2 years of going to him, he was so proud of me that he groped me. And I didn't know what to do, so I tried to leave, but he tried to hold me back. And I somehow managed to leave. I left my paper there, I left my books there, and I came home. And I wasn't sure whether I was growing up. I learned to travel alone, I'm independent, I can do whatever I want, but there is something holding me back, something that's not allowing me to say that I am growing up. Some people not letting me find my true freedom in life. So the more I learned about growing up, the lesser I learned about whether there was a way to do it right, like a formula. Like I was in math tuition, and I was trying to figure out whether there was actually a formula for safety. I wanted to listen to my parents and listen to myself, whether there was a balance. I don't think I still figured it out, because these things still happen all over the place, and there's no solution, right?
So if you have an idea that needs to see the light of day, if it's a performing art piece, anything that needs to be on stage, and you don't know how to do it, well, we do. We have the resource, we have the time, we have the expertise, and we here at Kommune have the passion to make sure that the idea comes out of you, gets executed, and just gets the applause in the audience that it deserves. So send us your idea, whatever it may be, and we'll reach out to you.